We should be live. Let me go ahead and check. Says we are, but are we? Still not shown yet. Oh, we got an ad. That's a good sign. And the answer is yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. And today, I am back with some more Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow. So, let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? Still have to use the Ubisoft Connect thing to actually launch the game. There is a way around that, but, you know, I already have that, and I already have games on that thing anyways, due to Ubisoft keeping some things exclusive to their little storefront, sadly. Otherwise, I would not have to worry about having to load that up every time I want to play Settlers 4 or something. So, next mission is going to be Paris-Nice, or Paris-Nice, France, or whatever. Let's go ahead and get into it.
An additional 8,000 U.S. troops arrived in East Timor today in the biggest... Military intelligence released the information that Daradandoa leader Suwadi Sadano was not only responsible but on site at the March 28th hostage crisis at the U.S. Embassy to East Timor. Headed by Abraham Zerkazy to reverse engineer the programs developed for the Georgian information crisis was declared a success by its UN. Sporadic clashes with Daradandoa guerrillas along the East Timor border. No U.S. casualties were...
What do you think?
The world is small, nasty, and complicated, and everybody dies alone.
What do you think about Norman Saf?
He's small, nasty, and complicated. I guess how he'll die is up to him.
I don't think Saf even knows whether or not he's still working for the CIA.
I'm a good judge of character.
That must be why we get along so well.
Alright, everyone, one of the best missions in the whole game here. We'll go down here, and there we go. Why is Pandora...
Looks like you're in position. South is still your first and only objective. We need you to conversate the man face to face. The agency's got reams of data on him, but the man's history is a school of red herrings. Nobody knows whether he's a U.S. agent or a terrorist.
Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
Hippie. Until we're treating him as a friendly. So don't blow his cover. Any alarms mean mission over. If Soft sees you before you see him, the mission's over. Don't do anything to compromise him.
Does that include killing him?
Yeah. Leave him alive, if you don't mind. Updates on your OPSAT.
Alright, knock this guy out. So, Hillian Juggalo asks, why is Pandora noticeably more jank? Was it made by the B team? I don't know. Remember, Sam, don't try to have a fight on top of the train. Trust me, I know. Seriously. Does no one know how bad the wind would make those fights? Funny how you talk about that, Ace. I just got done talking with someone who was comparing Far Cry 6 and Halo Infinite. He didn't like either. Yeah, both were okay, I guess, but they were fairly mid. So he did have an alarm access right there. That would have been bad. And we don't need any alarms, because that will cause a game over. You don't cover Metal Gear Solid games. I saw the OG Metal Gear on your channel. Yeah, I haven't covered them in a while, admittedly. I guess we'll climb down here, see if we can go ahead and head straight down to the next area. Lan says it's a great game, it's just that the detection is noticeably a lot more sensitive, very little knockout grace. Thoughts on the Halo stuff, have you seen that? I have. Honestly, this is the second remaster that we've gotten of the original Halo. Okay, so this guy is a very much... This is why we use the Optiwand. Let him walk out. He probably is one of the bad guys that has a gun too, so we have to be careful about him. So, I'm going to climb up. But that could honestly...
Complication for you. Found the credit cards our man Poindexter, aka Soth, used to buy the train tickets.
What's the complication?
2 seats in coach. Looks like you have at least 2 terrorists mixed in with the civvies in the cheap seats.
But you're dealing with tight quarters. I wouldn't risk anything lethal. You don't have the room to maneuver if there are complications.
Hello? Conductor? Does anybody know where the lights are?
Alright, let's try knocking these guys out. First, actually, I will save here. I think saving is the... Ooh, he is about to...
What do you... That doesn't make sense.
Alright, we will knock this guy out. So looks like, yeah, this guy's definitely one of the terrorists. I'm toast.
We're under attack! Some kind of special forces, maybe American! Repeat! We're under attack!
Darn it. Soth knew you were there. Okay. Knock this guy out again. Let's see. Thoughts on the Halo? Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. And I've heard a lot of people saying they're reusing Affinity assets, and I do kind of suspect that might be a case, though I haven't looked too far into that. Would you rather live in Fallout or Elder Scrolls? Of those two choices, I would probably go with Elder Scrolls. I would go with Elder Scrolls, to be honest. Of those two choices. Ronnie says, I like how when someone walks past Sam when it doesn't feel weird because with the lighting and Sam's kills. Point exactly what I mean. You would have stunned the guy from that in the first game. Yeah, well, to be fair, that's how... No, actually, in the first game, it does take 2 hits to knock someone out. There are 2, so... Okay, we have this guy here. We can avoid taking them out. They do have satchels, so I'm curious about what they've got on those satchels. If I can knock them out. No, I can't. Everyone gets knocked out. Alright. I'd go with Elder Scrolls 2, and not just because of the chance I could achieve chimp. I mean, there's that. There's the fact that Fallout is kind of a... Oh, that ain't good. I can't pick her up. Okay, so I'll have to shoot that light. There, now that's a problem no more. Okay, we're good. Sure, but I mean stun on alert. You can stop them even though it takes 2 hits response. Well, it's not quite instant. You can actually stun them here too, even if they are on alert. But it's a very brief window, but you can still do it.
Brunton's chums in the CIA came through for us.
Sauce's right leg has more prosthetics in it than Lee Major's.
Apparently, he had a disagreement with a landmine.
Might register different on thermal.
Perfect.
Would you have the Halo CE Magnum or the Halo 2 battle rifle? I mean, oh shit. The CE Magnum is probably... the CE Magnum for day-to-day is probably more practical, because you can conceal carry it, maybe.
Ah, yes.
I'm very sorry, but I couldn't find any. If your neighbors start shouting again, please feel free to call me and I'll ask them to be quiet.
Thank you.
I'm very sorry.
Ah, good customer service. Even if they can't find it, they're still being...
What is that? Is that a person? Maybe it was nothing.
Alright.
Who's that? What do you want? Don't hurt.
Knock this guy out too. Oh, this is lightening up too. There. And they can still see. Okay. We'll just move this guy. There we are. I think if we destroy... Yeah, they can still see this, so... For the body collection, we will just place you there. Problem solved. Okay. Move this guy in there, too. What are you gonna say about the Fallout universe? I would say it's... Well, the Fallout universe is kind of doomed anyways, when you look at it, because the resources that they need are rapidly dwindling in the first place. So, that seems like a dead-end idea to want to be going there. Oh, here he is. Oh, there's also a funny little thing we're gonna do, actually. So there's a funny game over you can get right here. So I will do that. Would you rather have the energy sword or the gravity hammer? As for Halo, I don't see anyone complaining about the half-recasted voice lines. It's weird having only a few character lines redone and then using 24-year-old audio for others. I mean, if the audio's good and it works, then it's good and it works, right? But you can easily end up with a situation like Oblivion where half the audio doesn't sound quite right. So here he is right here. Cough tunnelers, cough. Alright, let's go ahead and continue.
Wake up, Poindexter.
First, you tell me, who are you?
I'm your Uncle Sam. Come to make sure you're still one of the good guys.
How do I trust you?
Your name's Norman Soth. Ask me about the chestnut tree.
Okay, fine. What are you doing here? If the men I'm with catch us talking, they'll kill us both.
To make your Sedona story fast.
It's an agency job. The Joint Chiefs want a military presence in Indonesia, and I was part of the plan. That's all I can say.
Who's your runner?
Clifton Finch.
What about the cryogenics lab?
Sir, there are dead bodies all around the car. I think something is wrong. We should get out of here now.
I just love this guard talking about the carnage that he just spotted. And then it freaks everyone out. There we are. The energy sword is lighter, pun intended, easier to use, and I bet I could master it faster. Yeah, that's a good point. And I'm kind of leaning towards that as well. Yeah, I just wanted to mention a problem and New Vegas. I do love that game. Yeah, it is true that Mr. House has plans for colonizing places. And that is probably a big... And that is a big deal in and of itself.
Wake up, Poindexter.
Knew that was a line? Yes.
You tell me, who are you?
I'm your Uncle Sam. Come to make sure you're still one of the good guys.
How do I trust you?
Your name's Norman Soth. Ask me about the chestnut tree.
Okay, fine. What are you doing here? If the men I'm with catch us talking, they'll kill us both.
To make your Sedona story fast.
It's an agency job. The Joint Chiefs want a military presence in Indonesia, and I was part of the plan. That's all I can say.
Who's your runner?
Clifton Finch.
What about the cryogenics lab?
Sir?
What is it now?
You have a phone call.
Stay hidden and don't make a noise.
Sorry if I woke you. It's him.
Is this a fresh phone?
We put the chip in just an hour ago.
Good, let's go to the bar car. I don't want to talk here.
He was lying about his handler, wasn't he?
Yeah. Finch has been on sick leave for 16 months. Hack the laptop now. And trail Soth. Laser mic that call. We still can't risk blowing Soth's cover. Fisher, we need that phone call. Dime to $1, he's talking to Sedona.
It depends on our Mossad leak. I don't know, 80%, maybe 90. I just have a bad feeling about this train. I think our cover's blown. Hold on. No, it's just a feeling I have. I don't think it's safe to talk right now. Okay, but make it fast. I'm glad. Stay worried. Shin bet, are you kidding? I could barely believe Mossad, much less. Of course, of course. Always assume they know what you're doing. Exactly. It's a joke. Right. Mein Gott, I can walk. 4 more days, tops, then you're bulletproof. It's not safe to talk now. I need to get off this train. No, I can't. It's not possible. Of course. Till next time.
Good work. Grim?
Give me a sec. Focusing on the Timorese Mombay for expediency's sake. The new translator will take a few seconds to catch up.
Take your time.
There. Springfield demonstration. 80% plus fatalities. Custer would be proud. What the hell does that mean?
Nothing good. What about that?
Might be daily phone calls to delay release. Translator's still a little hinky.
Right. We've got enough to work with. Get topside, Fisher. We're pulling you out of there.
Alright, we'll save. We'll also probably try and knock this dude out real quick. If we can. Oh, he's... Okay, so he detected me and that's enough to be a... Fine. I was going to try knocking that guy out, but I guess not. We'll slip behind this guy. Knock him out or capture him. He has a satchel on him, so we can find out what it says.
Huh?
But one thing I will say that is a case of this game being a little jank is them going, huh, when you knock them out. Okay, that covers some of the light, but not all of it. Guess we'll go this way. So the Hylian asks, did the Fat Man do anything extra stupid lately, or do you even care at this point? I mean, I have been looking at what he says from time to time still. The only thing of note is that he, well, not even something stupid that he's done, he's just bought himself a new computer, apparently. Or a new rig, so. Which might explain why there has been less in the way of videos from him. Pip says, what do you think is the most G-rated RPG series and why is it Dragon Age? Fair enough, I suppose.
We've got visitors. Our cover's been blown. We're getting off the train now.
Talk to me about level of force.
It's them or you.
Alright, and we can now kill these guys. Oh, shoot. I was busy reading the comments here. My bad. Johnny says, are you referring to the mini Luke launcher or an actual Fat Man? No, the Canadian Johnny O'Malley, yeah. Understandable, we were recently talking about knock this guy out so he isn't in the way. See what the data sticks say. Just hurrying home. If you pass through Lyon, pick us some butter from the mill. Love always, M. We'll be crossing just past Monaco. Transportation has been ranged beyond. Tell your men to leave their phones on the train. Nobody is to take or make phone calls until Tunisia. Poindexter. But I've seen it working back in Baghdad in the old days. The guys, when they've been run over by a truck and his skin fried, deep fried. Certain buddies lied about other things. That name, for example. I just don't trust that the ND-133 are 100% capable of containing it. I don't want to be the one holding the box if something goes wrong. Promise that if you see me start to show symptoms, you'll put a... okay. Alright, we will save here and fight these guys off very quickly.
We've got visitors. Our cover's been blown. We're getting off the train now.
Talk to me about level of force.
It's them or you.
Okay, I could have sworn I saw someone slip by a hair or something. But maybe not. Okay, we're good. Let's see if he left that door unlocked. Okay, this one's still... This one's good.
That's it, Fisher. I'm aborting the mission. We're out of time.
What? What?
We've got visitors. Our cover's been blown. We're getting off the train now.
Talk to me about level of force.
It's them or you.
Okay, pistol, equip. You need to leave fast. Yes, I noticed. Fallout, I thought so as well. Uh-huh. Alright.
Of Indonesia has submitted formal protests against supposed U.S. sorties across the Timorese border.
And if Indonesia's government continues to hamper our efforts to combat terror, we will make our displeasure known.
Has effectively driven the Daradandoa out of East Timor, crushing individual cells of guerrilla fighters. The situation in Indonesia should be resolved within... Have given U.S. troops for limited sorties onto Indonesian land, but only under supervision by...
What are your takes on the Splinter Cell show, by the way? I haven't seen too much of it, so I wouldn't know anything really about it. I've heard stories that they've Netflix adaptationed it a little bit, but I don't know.
Do you really think I need these two nannies? I'm a big boy, you know.
Sam, on this mission we have to work closely with the local authorities. It's related to the bank account we found on Salt's laptop. A large payment was made to a charity cover-up for a Syrian terrorist cell operating in Jerusalem.
I knew the Penguin was a benefactor, and...
You'll have more details once you get on site, big boy.
Alright.
Here's a cultural opportunity for you. The birthplace of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam.
So this is where all that peace and love came from.
Exactly. Recent attacks have led authorities to put a curfew in place, which is what accounts for tonight's peace. In other words, you should have basically empty streets.
Great. The fewer civilians, the easier my job gets. I couldn't tell from the flash notes whether we're dealing with Shin Bet or Mossad here.
Let's hope for your sake it's Mossad. Between the lines back at Fort Meade, reads like our side's having trouble getting straight answers from Israeli intelligence.
Why are you smiling?
Thinking about my mom.
That's sweet.
She always wanted me to make the pilgrimage to Israel.
If I see any postcards, I'll pick one up for you.
Super. I'll see you once you're finished.
Alright, we have made it to this level. Another one alarm and you're out mission.
This looks like a touchy mission. Grunton is coordinating with local intelligence.
Mossad?
Even better. Shin Bet.
Spooky. Who are we torturing?
Just you. First thing you're going to need is to retrieve your SC-20K.
Wouldn't it make more sense just to give it to me?
We have the barrel altered to reduce sonic placement. Only one man with those skills in the area. An old arms dealer / CIA plant working out of the back of a small shop. He'll be waiting for you. Details on your OPSAT.
Lighting in this game. Holy hell, is this good stuff. Yeah, well kept. Down you go. I can't ever understand Pandora's recasting of Lambert. I can't ever unhear the Allstate guy. He was also from the unit as well, which was a Special Forces spy show of sorts, so it makes sense in that context, since he was known at the time for that. Shoot. We'll knock this dude out too, just for the sake of it. And he's knocked out. We'll put him out here where it's nice and dark, and there we go. Alright. Ooh. Okay, he's down. But yeah, that's probably why they recasted him in this game specifically. Because they thought it was a good idea, and there is some theory behind the idea of doing it. You could make the argument. I just don't think it's particularly... I just think Lambert's, the voice actor for Lambert for most of the games is the more iconic one, and it probably should have...
בכל אופן, העוצר הזה אינו נכפה וגם אינו נשלט. מצד שני, המשטרה נראית מאוד מתוחה. בדיוק, הם כבר לא שולטים בכלום. אתה חושב שתהיה עוד התקפה הלילה? אני לא יודע, אבל עדיף שלא נשאר באזור העיר העתיקה. אני יודע, אשתי ואני חושבים לעבור חזרה לתל אביב. נראה שהמצב פחות מסוכן שם. אתה באמת חושב כך? אין מקום מסוכן יותר מירושלים.
Alright, we'll knock these guys out. Down you go. Alright, there we are. The Heinlein Jugaloo says, just looked it up by the way. One was made by the Canadian team. Pandora was made by the China team. Same reason there's two versions of Double Agent. That's why there's noticeable jank. Okay. Well, that explains it. Heck, that might also be a reason for the voice acting situation slightly. Even though it's probably not going to be that big of a deal because, you know...
You can finish it in prison if you want.
Okay, I'm going. Fine.
I said now.
Alright. See what I mean? We can actually stun them there, even though they were slightly alerted. Johnny Malice says, Fisher, why didn't you double take down to knock them out? this game mechanics don't let me do that enough. Even though I definitely could do that. Understood. Yeah. Alright, we knocked out all these guys here. Can't really deal with the guy in the window, unfortunately.
We just want the guns and the money, Saul.
We'll take your life too if we have to, but we don't want it. We have no choice. We need to have them dead.
I wonder if it'll let me progress even though I knocked them out instead of killing them. The game is still treating them as knocked out, so...
You're Saul Berkowitz.
Oh, thank God you showed up when you did. You are Mr. Brunton's man, no?
Who were they?
Thieves. They shouldn't have been able to get this close to me. There must be something wrong with my security arrangements.
You've got something for me.
Yes. Only a small thanks compared to what I owe you.
Ah, there she is.
Good. Feeling better with a warm gun in your hand?
Much thanks.
Your next objective is named Dahlia Tal. Brunton?
Ms. Dahlia Tal. She's a Shin Bet agent in deep cover with local terrorist cells.
She's our link to Norman Soth's terrorist connections. One of the choice nuggets of intel we pulled off Soth's laptop. Find Dahlia. She'll lead you to the mercenaries.
Alright. The thing about, of course, the pistol here is that it is slightly quieter in this game than the AR. So for the purpose of shooting out lights and stuff, we should probably keep utilizing it. This guy is still there. Ah, the barrier's been moved, so he can potentially move around and spot the body. That's unfortunate. That could have potentially... Hopefully he doesn't do that and get a game over, because that would suck.
Please. Can you tell me when the curfew ends?
No idea. We had an incident in the Christian area this morning.
Was it serious?
Pretty serious, but less than the one last week. Now be quiet.
God, this city is becoming more and more dangerous.
Who's there?
He is about to be down for the count. We know someone is there, so... There's a couple of options here for us. It looks like we could potentially make this a jump and end up somewhere, so we could try that. Nope, nothing there. Wait a sec, I could potentially jump up to this, though I don't think there's any point to doing that. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But I can... So that's one route there I could go. See what's around this area. Smaller bullet, do less noise, 10 out of 10 brain thinks. Yeah, I know, it's a little silly, especially considering... It's a little silly. It's not the silliest I've seen, but it's a little silly. Alright. What? So you can actually just randomly walk up on smaller platforms like that. That's neat. Alright. I still think the SWAT turn is a little silly. Okay, he definitely saw me. Oh, what's this? You're out at night and alone with no one to escort you? Sorry, sweetheart, but this is the Middle East, and you are getting introduced to Sharia. Down you go.
The curfew's not respected enough. We should be more severe. People are tired and bored to stay home. If they prefer to risk their life. This will never change. I don't like what happened in the grocery store. This is almost total anarchy now. They will never respect any of the peace roadmap anyway. Yes, I will keep on being busy. Speak for yourself. Who did it? Nobody claimed it. But you don't have to think twice to know. Will there be any reaction? I guess so. As usual. Another terrorist attack and the city will blow up. You know, we've been saying that for so long. Nothing changes. Only the number of dead in the list changes. It keeps growing.
Okay, that conversation has gotten more and more interesting over the years. Nothing ever happens, says the Jerusalem police. Alien says Lamau WTF. Yeah, I was making a joke. I know the joke was low-hanging fruit, but it made me laugh, so I figured it'd make you guys laugh. Johnny says, Ace, people are going to call you racist for talking about an actual problem over there, even though they would praise you if you were talking about a Western nation. Hylian Juglu says, what the hell is this dialogue? I know. Okay, that jumping up here was a mistake. This was a booby trap for us. I don't think there's an easy way down that doesn't involve us dying horrifically, so... Well, we can do it. We just broke our legs to do it. See how far... Oh, that's us back to here. Alright. We are back to about to enforce Sharia. You just get knocked out. There you go.
People are tired and bored to stay home. If they prefer to risk their life, this will never change. I don't like what happened in the grocery store. This is almost total anarchy now. They will never respect any of the peace roadmap anyway. Yes, I will keep on being busy. Speak for yourself. Who did it? Nobody claimed it. But you don't have to think twice to know. Will there be any reaction? I guess so. As usual. Another terrorist attack and the city will blow up. You know, we've been saying that for so long. Nothing changes. Only the number of dead in the list changes. It keeps growing.
Ooh, I can knock this dude out. Oh, no. Nope, nope. There's guards all over the place here. Okay, we can knock this guy out. He even broke our fall. How handy of him. Knock out this guy as he's coming back. So that's 2 of them out. Where's the 3rd guy at? I don't like not knowing where that 3rd guard is, because he might stumble across them, set off an alarm, and ruin the whole thing. Well, we can at least save here, since we knocked these 2 out, and the 3rd one shouldn't be a problem on his own, but we shall see. Oh, here he is. There's another guard there. Boom. He is down for the count. That's another piece of the security puzzle dealt with. That looks like our contact right there. Ah. Keep getting flashbanged, and it's by that one right there. Okay, let's have a look, see what we... Oh! Looks like we can repel from there. Oh, God.
I have a clear identification of Dahlia. She's waiting for you near the church. She's wearing a traditional white outfit. The code is there a special hour for the mass?
Is there a special hour for the mass?
Only in the morning. You took a long time. You're American. Who are you?
I'm friendly. I'm looking for a friend of mine. You've seen this man?
I feel you wouldn't be asking unless I had.
What was he doing in Jerusalem?
Buying a weapon.
Details, details.
I don't know any. Something biological. The Syrians have supposedly had it for over a decade, but it was too dangerous to move until your friend came along with some kind of storage devices.
What was the deal?
Your friend got the biological agent. He gave the Syrians a small mountain of US currency and one of the storage devices.
Where are the Syrians? Where's the device?
I'll take you to the device, but stay out of sight. Anybody sees us together, and we'll be far from the only people killed.
So, we now have an escort stealth mission.
I've got a potential terrorist threat.
Fisher, you are paid to be invisible.
Is there a special hour for the Mass?
Only in the morning. You're American.
I'm friendly and looking...
I feel you wouldn't be asking unless...
What was he doing in Jerusalem?
Buying a weapon.
Details, details.
I don't know any.
What was the deal?
Your friend got the biological...
Where are the Syrians?
I'll take you to the device.
Alright, I think the play is... if we knock out that first guard, we can avoid trouble from him. Boom. This game came out 2 weeks after the 2004 Qamishli riots, okay? Oh shit, I need to knock this guy out here first and then try and knock out the other guard. I know there's another guard around here, so I guess I'll just take this route. Ow! Okay, we'll knock him out and then we'll be golden. Little do they know, we knocked out all the guards, so... they're going to try to get help from people that can't really help them right now. I love how that... oh, shit. Alright, I need to go ahead and get to her and then drop this bunny first. Let's just do this. There we are.
Fisher, you are paid.
What was that from? And he is no longer alerted. Alright. Could have been that the alert was from me getting far too far away from her. So we'll knock this dude out.
What are you doing outside? We're well past curfew.
I'm so sorry. I just had to take care of my sick father. He was wounded in...
Of course, but we can't make exceptions. I'll have to insist you return to your house immediately.
Of course, officer. I'll be right on my way.
I'll escort you.
Excuse me?
These streets aren't safe, curfew or no. I'll walk you home to make sure you arrive quickly and safely.
That's not necessary.
I don't mind at all. Here, let's go.
That really won't be necessary.
Nicely done. Does this change our plan?
No. The biological sample will only be at the Shoshana warehouse for another few hours. We can't afford to let it get away. We just need to be more subtle. If I see you between here and the warehouse, I'll have to call off my part of the assignment.
Right. Is there a way I could get up on the roofs?
Yeah, that works. Over there, you should be able to get up. I'll meet you at the warehouse.
Alright, now we get on to the roofs. Ah, this looks like a route. And you're getting knocked out. Alright, there we go. Here's our shot. Yep, that's getting off. Alright, let's see. Bro, why are you just reading the credits? Wait, what is this? Oh, but why are you watching it from TV instead of, you know, reading it yourself if that's the case? I'll knock you two out. Alright. Once again, the sound design is absolutely nailing it in this game.
Miss, excuse me.
Oh, thank goodness, a police officer. You startled me.
You can't be...
I was so worried because of the curfew. Imagine the type of character you could run into out here.
You need to...
I'm sorry, but I really need to get home. I shouldn't be out past curfew.
Exactly, miss.
Thank you so much.
There he goes. This is probably the warehouse right here that she was talking of earlier. Yeah, this looks like it, alright. So I'm going to save this, because I know there's a section that we can... There's a part of the mission that changes. I think it used to be that you get a game over or something.
Who do the Syrians think you are?
A double agent. They think I'm betraying Mossad.
Why are you being so helpful?
Our governments are allies. Our enemies are yours.
You don't have to come to the warehouse. Teamwork isn't exactly my MO.
You can take it up with your superiors. Brunton, I believe his name was. I don't want to be talking here. You ready? We're stirring up a nest of vipers here.
You want to come inside?
Not on your life.
Fisher, we need Dahlia Tal dead. Kill her. Don't think, just do it.
So we can kill her.
Tell me what I just did, Lambert.
The right thing. Hard work, but it had to happen.
Shinbet wasn't playing a straight game.
Killing unarmed women seems mighty close to terrorism.
Shut up, Fisher. Leave the ethics to us. Brunton, sign off. We need to talk.
Get the sample as soon as possible. You're in a Fifth Freedom situation. All means are acceptable.
So we can do that. The alternative is to do a less lethal op. Is to do a not kill her route.
You ready? We're stirring...
You want to come inside?
Not on your life.
I think that... I know on the Xbox version, I'm pretty sure it's failed the mission. But I guess on this version we can get away with letting her live. But it causes the mission to be harder.
Damn it, Fisher. We needed her dead.
Why?
Shinbet's not playing a straight game.
It's not your job to question.
I'm going to need a little more warning to shoot unarmed women. Are we aborting the mission?
No, we can't. But you just dug yourself a deep pit to climb out of. Sign off, Brunton. We need to talk.
Get the sample as soon as possible. You're in a Fifth Freedom situation. All means are acceptable.
I hear we're over.
Okay, that shit is a problem right away, so let's fix that.
Damn it, Fisher. We needed her dead.
Why?
Shinbet's not playing a straight game.
It's not your job to question.
I'm going to need a little more warning to shoot unarmed women. Are we aborting the mission?
No, we can't. But you just dug yourself a deep pit to climb out of. Sign off, Brunton. We need to talk.
Get the sample as soon as possible. You're in a Fifth Freedom situation. All means are acceptable.
What's that noise? Ah! What?
Alright, these 3 dudes are down for the count. We can now continue.
Who is that?
Ooh.
Something's moving over there. Who is that? Somebody killed one of our
What is he doing? Alright, we got some frag grenades. Airfoil rounds, so non-lethal if we really want. And we healed up. Nice shooting ace. I'd like to play Splinter Cell in one day, but I heard there are some problems with the PC ports of them. I mean, they're not perfect, but there are fixes available for them, so they are definitely games I would recommend. PC does have some interesting quirks for the controller layout, or controls. So, for example, to get the movement being the way it is, I'm actually going to create a brand new save because I know there's a certain section that's going to be a bit of a challenge in this. But, for example, you actually use the mouse wheel to change the movement speed for Sam Fisher with mouse and keyboard set up. It's a weird way of doing it, but I guess it works. It's nothing... Okay, there is a dude... Okay, there goes most of my health again. Which does show you how very, very lethal these guys can be. Time to heal up again. But hey, I got rid of a whole bunch of these bad guys here, so... I don't think it'll... Yeah, it didn't fully heal me, but it mostly did it, so there we go. But yeah, like I said, they did just recently release these games onto Steam, or this one, and some of the others onto Steam recently, and I would highly recommend picking them up if you have not played them before. I know with Double Agent, Double Agent has an interesting quirk where there's essentially two completely different versions of the game. So there's, ooh, okay. Shoot, that ain't good. That dealt with most of these guys again. I think we're running out of terrorists to shoot here. So that's a good. Let's see if I can pick up some more of that ammo real quick and then... Ooh, keep falling off. Silly me. But yeah, I'll see if there's any more ammo to pick up, and then if there is, that's perfect for us. Yes, there is. We're back up to full again, on ammo at least. So, I think the play here is... we clear out what's... so that's the exit there. Now, we have to avoid her seeing us when we get back up there, or else she will kill us horrifically.
We've got some bad intercepts, Fisher. You ever read the Chamberlain chapter of your history books?
No need to act cute.
Dahlia Tal is close and no doubt eager to repay your mercy.
Shinbet wants the ND-133 and knows there's no official repercussions for killing somebody who doesn't officially exist.
She's got sniper stats that could disprove Kennedy conspiracies, needless to say.
Yeah, you said jump and I didn't. When I get back to the States, I'll sit facing the corner in a cone hat.
Thanks for the recommendations on the games and fixes, Ace. Yep. But yeah, so as I was saying about Double Agent, though, there's two versions of that game as well. So there is the version that came out for Xbox. I believe it's also the same version that came out on PC as well. So the 6th gen version, which was the Xbox, PC, GameCube, PS2, and then there was one for... then there was the 6th gen version. They were completely different games. With the same overall plot, but like I said, completely different games otherwise, so... Double Agent basically gives you two different games to play if you want. Now, if she sees us, we're dead meat. So we need to be very careful. There is another bit of optional dialogue we can get, alternatively, by simply... okay. Where the hell... oh, there she is. Ooh, looky here. A sniper. Two snipers from the looks of it. Can I knock them both out? I think I can. That should maybe be the end of it. We'll see. Shit!
You and Cohen can get out of there. Mission's complete.
You think that smallpox is the real thing?
I hope to God not. There's certainly been suggestions in Syrian intelligence that they've been developing agents. All we can do is let Bellagio do his job, and hope.
You think smallpox is the Springfield demonstration?
I don't want to guess. Meet Cohen and get out of there. Your soft spot for Dahlia has cost us more in the region than you can imagine.
Seriously, bro? Yeah, fuck you for not shooting Dahlia. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and do the alternative route where we kill Dahlia real quick. And I think that's also going to be about where we call the game anyways, after we do the lethal route.
You ready? We're stirring up a nest of vipers here.
You want to come inside?
Not on your life.
Fisher, we need Dahlia Tal dead. Kill her. Don't think, just do it.
Tell me what I just did, Lambert.
The right thing. Hard work, but it had to happen.
Shinbad wasn't playing a straight game.
Killing unarmed women seems mighty close to terrorism.
Shut up, Fisher. Leave the ethics to us. Brunton, sign off. We need to talk.
Alright, let's kill these guys again and call it.
All means are acceptable.
After we finish the mission a second time. Shoot, I made a meal out of that. That's some of the worst shooting I've done in a while.
Tell me what I just did, Lambert.
The right thing.
Alright, we'll do this way.
Playing a straight game.
Killing unarmed women seems mighty close to terrorism.
Shut up, Fisher. Leave the ethics to us. Brunton, sign off. We need to talk.
Get the sample as soon as possible. You're in a Fifth Freedom situation. All means are acceptable.
Man down. He's dead.
The dog.
That's 3 guys there dealt with.
Something's moving over there. Who is that? Man. Somebody killed one of our men.
Alright, we got them all. Ooh, a flashbang and a chaff grenade, huh? We're getting all kinds of interesting loot from this place. I didn't see that earlier. Alright, we knocked out we killed a good number of these dudes in here, so, and we still have a few more to deal with, but it should be the bulk of them right there down. Just need to pick off what's left. This will be save 05. Okay, or deal with this guy. Oh shoot, someone saw that. Okay, that guy is shooting wildly. Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Okay, he can't see what he can't, or he... Okay, we got him. See if there's any of these guys left. I'm pretty sure that's most of them. Yeah, I think that's the lot. So we can safely go back, heal up what's left, Nice shooting ace again. Thank you very much. Sometimes it's a matter of setting up a situation like that where they can't see you and they're hesitant to therefore shoot blindly. So shot might bounce off, hit one of their dudes or something like that. So now...
Great work, Fisher. Now find out what's in it.
I could open it.
And you could play Russian roulette with a clip-loading pistol.
Where's your sense of humor?
We got a CIA analyst waiting with Cohen. Man by the name of Bellagio Sampler.
Bellagio Sampler?
You asked where my sense of humor was. Updates on your OPSAT.
So yeah, you only get that joke if you kill Dahlia. Cool. Rewards for true gamers. Okay, up we go. And we killed, and we don't have to worry about snipers this time because she can't set up the little ambush that we had to worry about last time. But we might have some guards or something to deal with. Point is, the mission changes slightly, and this is the easier option right here. Yeah, we're down to one alarm again. There's guards all over the place, but they are all just, you know, they're not snipers. Which means you don't have to worry about that.
Who is that?
Okay, this looks like a case for a gas grenade of some sort. I don't think... Wait, that could just be a regular smoke grenade. That could be a problem for me then. But we do also have sticky rounds and an airfoil if we need it.
Fisher, you are paid to be invisible.
Okay. So we can't do that route. We have to do... The smoke grenades don't actually... They are smoke grenades, not gas grenades. Good to notice. Good to know the difference. Tasers deployed. And they're down for the count.
You and Cohen can get out of there. Mission's complete.
You think that smallpox is the real thing?
I hope to God not. There's certainly been suggestions in Syrian intelligence that they've been developing agents. All we can do is let Bellagio do his job. And hope.
You think smallpox is the Springfield demonstration?
I don't want to guess.
Can you tell me now why I killed Dahlia?
No, not yet. I know you're not happy about it, but preventative measures are never satisfying. Meet Cohen and get to Amityville.
Mission complete, and that's where we will call the stream. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and call it. So yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some more Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow, as much as I've enjoyed playing it. And I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.